Okay, NWT Gwich'in Bush Boys Muskrat 411 wood cutting video. Primer up. Okay, thanks. Sorry for the moving around and stuff, but yeah, welcome to Muskrat 411. Finally got some sun here. Okay, start off with the new sled, Super Boggan, Equinox. Got it from Northern 100. Came on the winter road, and doesn't turn it off. You're just getting pictures of my neck anyway. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, and yeah, I got this from Northern. I was wanting to get one of those from Outdoor Experts in Yellowknife, but didn't work out. So yeah, you see how thick the runners, the ribs are on them. They're good heavy sleds. I got a cover for it too. I just got to put it on. It's got little clips I have to install them. Okay, so that's that little rope there. I got stuck. I went over a snowdrift the other day and had to pull the sled up, so I got to cut that off after maybe. Okay, yeah, it's got the big box on it, and yeah, broke trail. Quite a bit of snow. Yeah, I went broke trail that way. There's some trees, but I forgot my big rope, so yeah, and cut this tree here. It's kind of crooked, but it straightens out on the top, so I think it'll be good, nice and dry wood anyway. Okay, the Ski-Doo Tundra Sport. I didn't actually want a Tundra Sport. I wanted the Tundra LT, and I got this one. Doesn't have the articulating rear suspension, and the track's a little bit shorter, but I know it breaks trail pretty good. This snow is wet and heavy, and pulled it empty Super Boggan, but still pulled it. And yeah, I didn't like it at first because first off it had no radiator. So yeah, Sam installed that radiator kit for me. I think it was like $900. So that was way better now. It doesn't overheat as much. And then it couldn't start in the cold. Battery kept dying, so I had to buy a kit to put a crank on it, and then it works good now. You, for 30-40 below, you go out and crank it 2-3 times, soften it up, and usually I just use the crank, but yeah, there's another tree. Usually I just use the crank, but sometimes I'll use the key, but if it's a little bit of steam coming off the rad there, yeah, if it's so cold, I'll just crank it till it starts, but it usually fires up after you soften up 2-3 cranks. Usually second, third crank after that, it fires up. NWT, geez, what is that, guys? Didn't watch his channel. He didn't post for a couple of days. NWT, that guy from Mexico anyway, and I'll post on the bottom. He's got a pretty good channel for wood cutting, but he's losing pins. This is the way to go. Yeah, that's the way to go. Is you get one of these pins here. Yeah, it's long and it's got a hole in the bottom. We put that little thing there, put it in there. When I went to hunt moose at the coast the other day, sorry I didn't post any video. It would have been a good video, but yeah, I lost that pin and still I lost that little clip on the bottom, and still the pin stayed in. It was good. Made it all the way home. But yeah, okay, so that's I got the gun boot on. Thought I might see Wolverine, but I didn't. Seen some tracks, but I think it might be Martin tracks. Just as good as Wolverine right now. Martin selling for big money. I think 400 US, almost 600 Canadian at the Russian sale. Oh, yeah, be looking forward to that. Okay, yeah, at NWT Bush Boys, I think it's called, something like that anyway, but yeah, it started with NWT anyway, so if you search for them, you probably find them. I'll post it in the comments, but yeah, that's a pin that he needs. Yeah, and this one's got, I don't know if you see it, but it's got the ice scratchers on it too. Save the runners. Yeah, now that I got it fixed up how I wanted it, it's pretty good now. It gets start in the cold, it doesn't kill the battery with that crank, and the radiator doesn't let it overheat, so I haven't had any battery trouble since I put that crank on, so yeah, it's pretty good. So okay, I'll change my camera and chop some of the lower branches off this one, and I'll do a video dropping this tree on Garmin action cam. Can't find my GoPro. I don't know what I did with it, but yeah. Oh yeah, and this Equinox Super boggan, this hitch, it's still kind of flimsy, but I think it's tougher than what it was. Too bad I didn't reinforce the hitch a little bit more, and look like the bolt is kind of bent, but I know. I'll show you how I'll show you the loads it pulls, and you'll see why that bolt is bending. So it's kind of a cheap little bolt, but yeah, so but I'll probably get a heavier hitch eventually. I'll use this one as long as it's holding up, but yeah, okay, well, you've been seeing a lot of Ski-Doo and stuff. Sorry, you're probably seeing my arm now. Okay, yeah, so I forgot to bring that. I was supposed to bring that selfie stick, but I think I left it. So yeah, okay, I better get to work, quit yapping away at you guys, and nice day. I don't know what, about -20, I think. It's pretty nice compared to what it was. We were in Whitehorse last week, it was -2, so it doesn't compare to that, but yeah, so hopefully this tree is going to fall that way onto the lake. It's got a bit of a bend. Hopefully it doesn't fall on the bank, because I forgot my big tow rope. I can't pull it off. I'll have to use that ugly little string. But yeah, I'll see if I push it. But okay, there's the creek, there's the sun. We had sun now for a little less than a month now, so nice to have sun. Okay, hopefully get some trapping done fairly soon here, but okay, I'll talk to you guys later. I think it's showing you nothing. Okay, welcome to NWT Gwich'in Bush Boy. Steal a guy's name from Mexico. Yeah, cut this tree down. See how this works with this Garmin. Something. Okay, so yeah, NWT Gwich'in Bush Boy. Well, that was a little close. Yeah, okay, I don't know if it's any good. Look at how rotten it is. I know it was good to hear, but okay, I'm gonna cut it off about up there. Surprised my chainsaw stopped there. Yeah, it didn't quite fall how I wanted. I wish it fell more this way, because I don't have a rope to pull, but okay, I'm going to cut it off right here and see. Line it up. Huh? Choke out of it. I can make a trail up there. Yeah, it's still kind of rotten. See, getting better, right? But okay, I'll turn you guys off. I'll limit up about there somewhere and see if I can get it past the rotten. Compared to there to here, it's a lot less rotten, but it's been sitting in the water. But yeah, it's the way it fell that way too. Didn't really notice that one over there. I might, if I can get it to fall straight, it might be a decent one. Because I'm only going to get that much wood off this one, because I got to get above the rotten. So yeah, I'll yeah, so maybe I can get that one. Yeah, so you're getting a view from Muskrat 4-in-1, slighter, shorter version, I guess, if this is working. Yeah, so 3 minutes 32 seconds. Okay, I'll shut you off and I'll see if I can find where it's not rotten. Then we'll go back to Gwich'in Bush Boy's Muskrat 4-in-1 Oprah wood hauling workout. Okay, back to you later. Muskrat 4-in-1 wood cutting video, take 2. Try to find some not rotten wood here. Okay, it's still really rotten. I think a couple of trees. Right, let's talk about the Tundra. Super boggan load of wood. A little bit more, right? But there's a big hill yet, and there's snow is kind of deep, so it really filled right all the way up. So, but there's snow in there, and there's swimming lake, Hudson Bay, Tundra. It's pretty good plowing through all that deep snow. Yeah, it's the way home. Yeah, where Archie always have his net. Had one video of visiting Archie's net. It was pretty cool. And straight here. Yeah, there's the mountains. There's the sun. Looks pretty cool. Okay, and there's the sled load of wood. Okay, heading home. Talk to you again.